Hey YouTube, this is Chingan HSW Travis, and I'm here to let you know what happened, or what I think happened. I really don't remember anything a couple of days before the event, but I think last Thursday, was Wednesday or Thursday, my stepfather Charlie and Tracy's friend Chase came inside and saw me sprawling on the living room floor. And they got me up and put me on the couch, and they go, Travis, trying to get me to, slapping me, and they dragged me in here, put me on the chair, and they took my vitals. And I guess my blood pressure was extremely low, and my pulse was like 20 a minute or something. So they called the MTs, and the MTs rushed over here and put me in the back of the MT and took off to the hospital. And we get to the hospital, and the doctor there says there's nothing we can do. He says he's in a severe kidney failure. Both of his kidneys are failing. And he looks at and Tracy goes, well, I'm his twin brother. And he goes, well, prep for surgery, we may need a kidney. But then they said, no, we'll probably have to take him to Las Vegas. So they put me in a helicopter from there over to the airport, and then used the jet to get me from the airport to the hospital in Vegas. And during the way, I died. I literally quit breathing, and all of a sudden they had to do the resuscitation and everything. And I didn't see a white light or anything like that, anything weird like that. But I died. And it's really hard. This is coming from them, from my family. This is where I heard this from. And so I'm burning pretty good tonight. And I'll show you why. And we get halfway down to die, and they put me on a respirator, and they start rolling me into the ICU and getting ready to do tests in Las Vegas. And I guess I woke up and I ripped the things out. When you're on the respirator, they strap your arms and legs so you won't try to take the hose out. And I didn't know what was going on. I ripped the straps out to get the ventilator out, and they're like, Travis, calm down, relax, you know where you're at. And they knocked me out again. And then the next time they let me wake up, it was 3 days later, and I had the ventilator out of my body. And I was like, what happened? And they're like, Travis, you know where you're at? And I'm like, yeah, I'm in Las Vegas. I had no idea, no clue where I was at. I mean, I was dead when they showed me that. So how did I know I was in Vegas? I must have been some kind of subconscious state or something. That's it. And they kept me in ICU for 2 days, and took a whole bunch of tests, and then they put me in the regular room for 3 days and did a whole bunch of tests, and I stayed there. And trying to be good, you can't always be good in a hospital, or you can't get no help. And I'll try to show you some of these bruises on my arm that I got from this place. Here, let's see here. Alright. You see a little bit right there on the wrist. I'll just go up from there. You see a little bit right there. And then you turn and turn the laptop. That'd probably be better. Yeah, there you go. They couldn't get an IV at all in bruises. They couldn't find a vein good enough in my arms to find an IV. So they went into my main artery, which I'm not going to show you, in my hip, and put it in 3 lines. And they gave me a whole bunch of meds, and they were checking my other meds, and what has happened is a miracle from God. I was in severe kidney failure. Both my kidneys were gone, and my heart was almost gone, and my lungs was almost down to nothing. I mean, my survival wasn't that good. It was grim. I was on a respirator, the only thing keeping me alive, and my kidneys wasn't doing anything. And they even asked my twin brother if he would donate kidneys. He said, well, yeah, if you need to, you better believe I will. But it ended up, I didn't need it, and it's a miracle from Jesus, guys. Doctor came in yesterday. Says, Travis, he goes, I don't know how. He said, but both of your kidneys has 100% completely cured. You should have no problem with them at all. They're completely cured. Your heart's doing good and your lungs are doing great. So thank you, Jesus. You know, he's the man. Lord's the man. And today they kept me for it today. I got to go home with more paperwork and stuff and more prescriptions, and I gotta be very careful nowadays. And I'll tell you in the next one. I'm gonna go ahead and make part 2 and tell you what happened, what caused it, what I think caused it, and what my family thinks caused it. So I'll see you guys in part 2. Hey, it's good to be back. I missed you guys. Jesus freaking Venom and all the good comments I got from Silver Dragon and Fabio, Gladiator. It's good to be back. Hey, it's gonna be a long time before God's done using me. I know that for a fact. So I'll see you in the next video.